Thanks to the World Wildlife Fund, we know that about 66% of the world's wildlife has vanished since 1970, since they started keeping track. I think it'd be a good idea if we all try and do something like be like Jesus, and Jesus actually says, if you look at him, you become like him. I'll give you a direct quote pretty quickly. I think that's in order, given that if we don't do something drastic, like all try to be like Jesus, looks like we're gonna lose our home in short order, or things will just be unbearable for us. So all this talk about seeing Jesus that I've mentioned in the Bible and from the Doors and other artists like David Bowie and Nirvana's Kurt Cobain, does the Bible actually mention seeing his face? It does. Revelation chapter 6 verse 16, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. Revelation 22:4, and they shall see his face, and his name shall be in their foreheads. So yeah, that's in the New Testament. The Old Testament is full of examples of how we should seek his face and he'll heal us and stuff like that. Jesus himself mentions seeing God's face. Matthew 18, chapter 10. Take heed that ye despise not one of these little ones, for I say unto you, that in heaven their angels do always behold the face of my Father which is in heaven. You really have no excuse. I don't really blame you for this being hard and you not seeing Jesus your whole lives, because you have quite the big billion or 2 billion person strong apparatus saying they believe in Jesus, but you shouldn't expect to see him. Again, it should be no surprise that you get to see Jesus, because he's straight up asking God the Father for you to see him. John chapter 7 verse 24. Father, I want those you have given me to be with me here where I am, and to see my glory, the glory you have given me because you loved me before the creation of the world. So he's talking about the glory he gave him before the creation of the world. I'm pretty sure he's talking about the glory of his face being everywhere. Is there any higher glory than Jesus' face being everywhere? Can't think of it. Do you want to get into the Old Testament? 1 Chronicles 16:11. Seek the Lord and his strength. Seek his face continually. 2 Chronicles 7:14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray, and seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven, and will forgive their sin, and will heal their land. That sounds pretty good, hey farmers? Heal their land? That sounds like that's right up your alley. Psalms mention seeing Jesus' face. Psalm 27 verse 8. When thou saidest, seek ye my face, my heart said unto thee, thy face, Lord, I will seek. Psalms 105 verse 4. Seek the Lord and his strength. Seek his face evermore. How are you gonna seek his face evermore unless it's everywhere, right? Well, I'm doing some seeking of his face evermore right now. we go again. Hosea 5:15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early. Do you guys want some affliction? I think we're getting some affliction right about now with the coronavirus wrecking everything. Yeah, I've had enough affliction. How about we all seek his face? That sounds good to me. 1, 2, 3, seek. Here's one of my favorites about seeing him in an omnipresent manner. From Acts chapter 2 verse 25, David said about him, I saw the Lord always before me. Because he is at my right hand, I will not be shaken. Now that was Peter quoting King David to tell people what was going on. That's how he converted a lot of people to believing in Jesus on Pentecost. Big conversion back then. Today, hello, hello, hello. I hope you hear me.